Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of Seeing Beyond and Through with Monty. Unless you've been living under a rock, who hasn't heard of the case of Lauren Smith Fields, the 23-year-old Connecticut woman who was found unresponsive and dead after meeting an older white male on the dating site Bumble? Now, Mrs. Field recently celebrated which would have been her 24th birthday on January the 23rd. And I'm going to take this into a completely different direction because myself and a few other YouTubers have been accused of being inappropriate. And I'll tell you why. But I did my video about Lauren Smith 4 weeks ago, a month ago. And there was another YouTuber who did a video, and she titled it A Sugar Baby's Tragic End. A Sugar Baby's Tragic End. Rest in peace, Lauren Smith Fields. See it at the top there. And her name is Pretty in Things. She titled A Sugar Baby's Tragic End, and she got held for that particular title. And she did her video about a month ago also. And here's just some of the feedback in which she got. And mind you, she got a lot more flack than what I did because she has a bigger channel. But it says right here, Lauren was a friend of mine, and I find the title of this video deeply disrespectful. It was never confirmed that's why she was seeing this man. And I would appreciate if people stop pushing the narrative using phrases sugar baby. Okay, let's move on. Hi Alexis, my deepest condolences. I agree with you, your comment. The title of this video is extremely disrespectful because it is an assumption. And I'll stop there. Let's move on. The title is extremely disgusting, says one poster. Someone says, why do so many women want the sugar baby gold digger lifestyle, but then take those names offensive? Someone says at the bottom, the truth hurts. Okay, so what is the truth? Could it be that Lauren Smith Fields herself would be upset, would be outraged at people denying what she really was and what she does or what she did? Would Lauren be happy with people trying to so-called sanitize certain aspects of her life to fit their agenda or their narrative because perhaps they are ashamed of something? At the top right here, new post from Dead Sugar Baby. Lauren Smith Fields leak. Older white men take priority. Let's look at this carefully. Me, after my sugar daddy wife dragged me. Lauren posted that herself. See Lauren smiling? Lauren posted this for the world to see. For thousands, maybe millions of people to see, she posted this. Lauren Smith Fields referred to herself as a sugar baby. She said right there, after my sugar daddy wife dragged me. If you guys are ignorant with that particular phrase or term, usually it is reserved for an older male who is supplying money, financial incentives to a sugar baby, i.e. prostitute hooker, working girl, so forth. Now, this particular video that I'm making is not a hit piece on Lauren Smith Fields, but I'm going to take you into a different direction. So she met an older white male on Bumble, and apparently, as he states, they were doing drugs together. There were pills found there, and many people were asking, does Lauren do drugs? Unfortunately, I think she does, because here is a video of a very high looking and acting Lauren Smith Fields.
Like, I'm scared. Like, when am I gonna have kids? I don't have a fucking car yet. Like,
So Lauren was a bit of a wild child who was out there, who law enforcement would say lived a very risky or very dangerous lifestyle. She wasn't above accepting money from older white men. She wasn't above doing drugs. But that's not what this is about. Because even with those things right there, she still did not deserve to die like she did. And I'm not at all claiming that she got what she deserved. But I do want to take you in this direction right here. We encourage people to speak their truth. And Lauren did. Apparently, without guilt or shame, she admits that she was a sugar baby. And by the way, when I first did that video, I seen that there were people who knew Lauren and who stated that it was well known what she did. I didn't post that particular part, but there were many who stated that it was well known who she hung around with, that she hung around with working girls. So people knew what Lauren did. Lauren wasn't ashamed of it. Lauren embraced what she did. So if Lauren embraced what she did, why are people denying it? Why are you guys trying to make her out to be something that she was not? See, here's my take on this, about the whole prostitution thing. They're not murdering children. They're not molesting children. They're not serial killers. They're women and men who are exchanging favors for money. So I believe that those who are in denial about this particular profession that Lauren chose to temporarily do, you guys are the problem. And the reason why you are the problem is because there is some type of shame that you associate with this type of profession. No, you are the ones who look down upon this. You are the ones who have a problem with women and probably men who do this, who choose this particular lifestyle because it bothers you, because you think it's degrading. Because keep in mind, there are some women who embrace this. There are some women who accept it. There are some women who have no problem, like Lauren did, telling the world what they did. It's not a problem to them, but it's a problem to you. That's the problem. So I think that people who encourage people to speak the truth need to be able to accept the truth. We need to not try to filter out certain things that we have prejudices against and that we cannot handle. Because apparently, it was something that Lauren could handle. As you seen right there, she pretty much told the world what she did. Her friends knew. Her family knew. It was well known back there in Bridgeport, Connecticut, what she did on the side. She wasn't ashamed of it. She embraced it. She posted it. And when you post things online, it stays there. Millions of people will receive this. And when you try to cover it up, what do you think Lauren would feel about this? About those who are denying her truth, who are trying to cover up what she did? And I make this video not in a salacious way, because I don't look down upon prostitutes. I do not look down upon working girls. I do not look down upon people who chose to do this as a profession, who chooses to make money. As long as it's adults with adults. I don't have a problem with it. But some of you do. You have a problem with it. You're the ones who need for people to be some type of a saint. Lauren did this. Lauren embraced it. With that being said, she did not deserve to die. No one who chooses that profession deserves to die. Hopefully, we will get to the bottom line as to what really happened to Lauren. But I will encourage working girls to do this. I think that you are making a huge mistake by allowing a stranger to come into your place and you are alone. Get a bodyguard, get a security person, get someone there in the apartment with you. Obviously not in the same room. Cut half the money. Give them a percentage of what you're making. Example, if you're making $1,000, take $700 and give them $3 as a standby. If you're making $100, you take $70 and give them $30. It is too dangerous to invite these dates over and you being there alone. That's what I would encourage you to do and look into. So people, let's not deny someone's truth. Let's not deny who they say and make boldly clear as to who and what they really are and what they were doing. Apparently, if she wasn't ashamed of it, if she embraced it and accepted it, we don't necessarily have to do all that. But we can just be honest and truthful about who and what she was and what she was doing. Just that plain and that simple. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is another edition of Seeing Beyond and Through with Monty, and I will see you all beyond and through.